Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football. So what I'm going to do is talk about match day 8, so this is the previous games for the Champions League Fantasy Football, and then I will talk about my transfer options for the coming game week, which is match day 9. So just a little rundown on the fixtures last time out. Real Madrid losing against Ajax 4-1, one of the biggest shocks, but Ajax actually playing really well. Dortmund losing against Tottenham. Porto winning against Roma 3-1. I actually thought Roma could have done well here. Paris against Manchester United. This was a massive turnaround. Manchester United winning away 3-1. Manchester City destroying Schalke 7-0. Juventus, Ronaldo against Atletico. You know, Atletico is a strong team itself, and Juventus beating them 3-0 is quite an achievement. Bayern Munich losing against Liverpool 3-1. Liverpool stunning them. Mane was fantastic in this game, and Barcelona beating Lyon 5-1. So there was a lot of high scores in these fixtures. And I thought I'll just kind of go through the fixtures itself, because this match day week, as you can see, I got a whopping 94 points. Much needed. I think I am around, let me have a look. I am around 15,000. For someone who's new to this game, I think I'm doing okay. So I'm really happy. Basically what I thought I'll do with my team is just get the main guys like Ronaldo and Messi. These guys always does well in the Champions League. Yes, they cost a lot. Like last time out, as you can see, he only gave me 2. Ronaldo gave me 2. But this time out, incredible. So Rashford scoring a goal, assisting, giving himself a lovely 9 points. He was my first captain choice. Then I just thought, you know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to bank it just in case that Messi or Ronaldo doesn't get the points. I mean, they need to score at least 2 goals anyway to kind of get the similar points of Rashford. I thought I'll just do a safer option just to bank it. And it didn't work out, but I didn't want to take a risk. But Messi, on the other hand, scored 2 goals, assisted twice as well. Obviously, playing to 90 minutes, 60 minutes, it gives you 2 points. 16 points. A lot of people captained him. That's probably why the average is quite high. Ronaldo, 3 goals, giving himself 14 points. Incredible. What an amazing... Oh my God, these guys are just amazing. Mane was a shock. Him scoring 2 goals. Liverpool played really well in that counter-attack against Bayern Munich. 12 points there. Sterling scored and assisted. Much needed. Just in that 7-0 as well. Come on, he has to have these kind of points. Now, Gundogan, he's just there because, to be honest, I didn't really know who to put. Who to get. That was around 6.3. I guess I kind of messed my... I just wanted more Manchester City players, and I just wanted to get more Manchester City players, and I knew that he was going to play, but that was my... that was one of my big mistakes. I could have went for like an Ajax player as well, so stuff like that. But it's fine. Song didn't get the points that we needed. It was quite difficult for Tottenham to actually go ahead, you know, and score a lot of goals in Dortmund. So only 3 here. Young is just to cover Manchester United. Just a cheap option. That was 4.7. This guy here, my Juventus player, not only he got a clean sheet, but he assisted Ronaldo's goal as well, giving himself a lovely 9 points. Now, with Alaba, I didn't have him before. I thought he had like some contract issues. I'm not sure if that's finalized. But 2 points. This goalkeeper here that is only around 4.6. I thought 4 points. Do you know what? Let me bank it. Did a little mistake on that. Edison's on my bench. Didn't change it to Edison just in case if Edison concedes. But yeah, so I guess if I did the right moves, such as putting Messi as my captain and changing Edison for this goalkeeper here, could have got a little bit more. Probably hit around 100 points. But I am absolutely happy. It's fine. You can't make everything perfect, but on to the next match day. Now, I've got a few problems up front. I got Rashford injury. I got Ronaldo. I haven't made any transfers yet. This is my setup. There is, let me go through, is it this one here? So we got, actually not this one, if you go here, there we go. So we got Tottenham against Manchester City. This is going to be very difficult, but Tottenham in a new stadium, you don't know what's going to happen there. Anything can happen. Now, Liverpool against Porto, this should be good for Liverpool players to get some points for us. So maybe stocking up some Liverpool players there might be a good option. Now, Ajax against Juventus. There's Ronaldo issue, you know, if he's going to be fit. I heard the manager said that he was going to be fit, so we need to, you know, just make sure on that. So it's kind of, I think I might just wait until the deadline before making any moves. Ajax is just an interesting team. I think there's a few players in that team that is a cheaper option, let's just say. So I'm going to have a look into some of the options in the Ajax team. I might get one or two. And Manchester United against Barcelona. Now, a lot of people saying Barcelona is going to just, you know, absolutely destroy Manchester United. I mean, that could be the case because Manchester United's defense is not that good. Their midfield defense as well is not that good. Their strikers very good, but you need, when you're looking at these teams, you need to look at the overall structure. And to be honest with you, anything can happen. I am not 100% what the score is going to be. It'll be a massive turnaround if Manchester United actually beats Barcelona and away. But just going to be realistic here. And yeah, it's going to be tough. I think what I'm going to do is fix my injured players. And I think the main concern here is just to remove these players that are already out. So as for transfers, I think the best strategy to go with is remove and transfer out the players that are knocked out from the competition. As you can see, I've got 3 down here that it's not going to be playing anymore, so they're going to be useless for me. And all I need to do is just bring in players in that has got fixture for this match day. And like, I still need to wait on news on Rashford and Ronaldo. I need to see if they're fit and ready to go. Because if they are out and they're holding a lot of money, I'm going to be kind of spreading the funds out all over the place. I think the best kind of players to transfer in, as you can see, I need at least 2 defenders. I'm looking at like getting some defense options from Liverpool. I think Porto for them is kind of a really good fixture for them to do well, especially Liverpool being at home. This game here, Tottenham against Manchester City, because Tottenham's at home with a new stadium, I think they could be really up for this. I could get some kind of cover, like maybe like Trippier, who's on corners and free kicks, could get me some returns. Now, Ajax is very interesting, obviously, against Juventus. But with Ajax, there's a lot of cheaper options to kind of go with. So I'm going to have a quick look here. As you can see, like 4.7, 5.0, like these are great for me to kind of fill up my subs. Let's just start adding these players in, just to give you guys like a little idea. Now, I still need to make a lot of effort to kind of research on these players. There's a lot of things going on. I'm still creating my fantasy football, my second draft and my preview video. Like here, Matip here, 4.8. I think that's a great bargain for me to have. And now this gives me 6.2. You let me know if there's any nice 6.2 players around that can fit in here. And I'll be happy with this team. Now, as for chips, like boosters, I still have my wildcard. I still have my limitless wildcard. The limitless one is there's no budget, just for one match game week. I can pretty much bring in any kind of player as possible. So I'm not going to use this right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what happens in this first leg. And then, like, just what happened in Juventus, like an example, right? They were losing, and then at home, as you can see. So where's Juventus here? So Juventus lost against Atletico Madrid, right? And then at home, as you can see, they went guns blazing, all in, and they beat Atletico 3-0. Stuff like this. Something happens like that. Then what I'm going to do is, in the second leg, I'm going to be activating my limitless, and I'm just going to get as many players as possible who are literally just going for it, who needs to score a lot of goals, just some teams that is desperate to score a lot of goals. Then I'm going to use my limitless, and I'm going to try and squeeze in all these good players in that match game week. So as for my wildcard booster, I think I'm just going to be using it in the semi-final first leg. There's going to be only 4 teams to kind of select from. Yeah, just let me know in the comments what's the best time to use it. Maybe I should have used it a long time ago. But that's the kind of strategy that I'm going with. So for now, the captain option is going to be on Mane. I can go with Sterling, but because Mane is at home, this will give him a higher chance to get me some points. Now, the problem is right now is there's not many days. So there's only 1 and 2. So there's 2 captain options that we can pick from. I can pick a captain option from Tottenham or Manchester City, but I think for this fixture here, Liverpool against Porto, I'm going to bank my money on Liverpool to beat Porto here. Then if Mane doesn't do well, then I've got the option to change him to a Juventus player such as Ronaldo if he's fit, or Messi. So those are my options. Those are the things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be looking into some of the options for my subs here and swap them around. And yeah, that is about it. I got to go and do some work, research a lot of players. Yeah, if you got any kind of idea, if you got any players that you think that could do really well, let me know in the comments below. I'm sorry if I couldn't help you guys out that much for this Champions League fantasy football. I'm learning as I go as well, and I'm more focused on the fantasy football one, but we'll see what happens with this one. This is all a bit of fun. Let's see what happens, and good luck in match day 9. See ya.